Hey you guys, this is R.L.stine speaking. We're gonna be doing a book review on Welcome to Dead House by R.L.stine. Um, Obviously, you guys know this is my first video on the channel. Thanks for swinging by. I'm gonna be doing this channel for me and my son. He has autism, and basically, long story short, he wasn't really into books till one day I pulled one of these out, and he felt really in love with the covers of these books, just like I did in the '90s. And I started reading these Goosebumps books to him at night, and he fell in love with them. So now I'm gonna be doing a review channel on Goosebumps, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see where it takes me, and we'll see. But at the end of the story, we're gonna be doing this review on Welcome to Dead House. So this book, wow, it was actually really good. Um, how can I say this? If this is R.L.stine's first book, I could see why a lot of people or a lot of children, teens didn't really like this book. You know, it's not really appealing at first, or even me as a kid, I don't remember this book in the libraries, or I remember all the other Goosebumps books, but I don't remember this one specifically. I remember watching the show as a kid, so I never really got to read the book myself until recently. I probably finished this book about within 3 days, and man, the show does not do it justice. This book is really eerie, really scary. It has a lot of really like paranormal factors, really like creep factors. If you like weird storylines that end up really twisted at the end, this is what you're looking for. Um, yeah. Long story short, the main character, their family moves into a place called Dark Falls, and they notice weird things start to happen around their town and in their house as well. Just the description of them describing their house when they first get there was very detailed. It was the amount of detail that R.L.stine put in this one, or for furthermore for the rest of his books. I mean, just this book alone, as far as I know, the detail was really phenomenal because it showed how eerie it was. The way they brought it into the story was really great. Um, yeah, they move into a town called Dark Falls. The dad inherits this house for free, apparently, from someone he doesn't know. Um, and things start to get really weird. It's very effective in the way all people think. People, I've heard reviews on this book saying that it's really slow. I thought it was really fast. You're probably involved within the first two, 3 chapters. Um, it just there's a couple of scenes too with them going to the graveyard, and they're seeing a group of other people there. It's really awkward. But the book's really great. The way they pay attention to detail in this book, the way R.L.stine wrote this was really phenomenal. Um, it is pretty creepy. I'm surprised my son ended up liking it. I try to make it fun for him. And if this book is overrated, it really isn't. Just the eeriness, the spookiness, and everything that's involved in this book is actually just phenomenal. Um, Even the parents get involved to some degree, which kind of shook me for a bit. I was like, oh wow, they're not actually brain dead or anything silly like that. This book is actually really phenomenal. What can I say negatively about this book? I will say there is a few, maybe 1 or 2 chapters separated throughout the book that did drag a bit. But I mean, if you're already involved in the book, you don't even notice those chapters because you're trying to understand what's the next step in this book. Um, it's great. Perfect book if you're gonna read it for Halloween. There's nothing related to Halloween in this book, but you get a dark Halloween vibe that you can read this at night and be like, "Ooh, this is solid. This is actually really solid." What do you guys think of the book? Do you guys think it's overrated? You guys let me know what you guys think about this book. Is it underrated? Is it one of your favorites? Is it in the bottom of your list? Um, I thought it was pretty scary. If I had to rate this book 1 out of 10, I would give it a solid 8.5. Not there for me, but just a really solid book. Um, it's just really great. Oh, we got the neighbors outside. You can hear them. Doing my best, guys. But this is pretty much it. And thanks, guys. If you guys want to see more reviews on this, let me know. If you want me to get more in detailed, I'm doing my best not to spoil this as well. But I'm gonna be reviewing 1 through 62. Let me know what you guys think. So, far as at the end of this, welcome to Dead House. Solid read. 8.5. Scary. Yeah, I mean, for a Goosebumps book, this is actually really solid. I'm glad I read this for my first one, and I hope the rest are like that too. Thank you guys. If you haven't had a chance to read this, go read it. Try to get a copy of one, even if it's damaged. Mine's a little beat, but who cares? You're there for the story. You're there for the chills, and it's a great time. It's a great read. You guys all have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see you guys soon.